Hey guys, it's Poe here at Big Muddy Outdoors. It's Monday, October 21st, 2019. Got off a little bit early from work, about 1 or so. It's about 3:15 right now. So, getting in, had a pretty good time today. Heading to a small piece of public land here in central Missouri. Kinsey and I have been to the drawing boards, I think 2 or 3 times now, trying to get on these deer in this river bottom area. And the flood earlier on the year has really got us in a pickle. I mean, we've got a lot of deer on camera, it's just they're all night, nocturnal. So, but we do have our hit list bucks, which with it flooded, I've been kind of limited to a few areas, which I felt like I've been over hunting it and just wasn't the right time to hunt those spots. So Kinsey and I opted this past weekend to just not hunt and just do some more scouting, get our boots on the ground, ride around the ranger and figure out, you know, what we're missing and where these bucks are right now. No doubt in our minds that they're going to be in the spots we want them to be come the rut, but right now I think what we did this past weekend is going to help us tremendously, hopefully tonight. But like I said, I'm heading to a small piece of public land. The flood, it's been flooded, but I think it's to the point right now to where it's just this edge right along the access or the parking lot. That whole outside perimeter of this public land has got water around it, but from what Kinsey and I could see yesterday is that in the center of it there's going to be some high spots and we could actually see the land. So with that being said, this evening I'm going to truck back in there, hopefully find a pretty good spot to cross. I don't get too wet, but if that's what it takes. I mean, a lot of the spots, well, another hard thing about this year is that this river bottom, a lot of the farm or pieces of the farmland weren't able to get planted this spring because of the flood, or they thought it was going to flood. So a lot of it's turning back into its like natural environment. So really tall, overgrown weeds out in the center of these fields. Pretty much the entire field is nothing but tall weeds, and I'm assuming that's how it was, you know, before the levee system was made. So this is like the natural environment for these deer, and it's just really tough to hunt and figure out where they're going and coming from. But so this piece of public land is kind of like a marsh right now. It's a swampy area. It's got water all the way around it, but I'm imagining that there's some high spots, and there's no doubt in my mind that if the deer can swim the Missouri River, that they're going to get back in there and bed on this little peninsula or island that they have out here on this piece of public land. And to me it makes sense, you know, a big mature buck, they're going to feel safest there. So only time will tell. But the plan is to just go ahead, cross wherever I can, wherever it's not the deepest, and from there I'm going to actually walk the edge and figure out where these deer are entering and exiting from this conservation. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Eat some of this delicious leftover Casey's pizza from last night as a quick snack. I haven't packed in my lunchbox. Didn't really get lunch today, so I'm gonna get a quick bite to eat. And another positive thing about today is that it's really windy. We've got a 20-mile-an-hour wind from the southwest today, so it's gonna help me getting in there, crossing over. I don't have to be as quiet. It did rain last night, so any deadfall, I'm not going to be making too much noise with that, so I should be able to get back in here pretty quietly without making too much noise, and if I do, the wind will definitely be covering it for me. And as far as whether I end up in a tree, in my saddle, or on the ground, just that extra wind is going to allow me to be able to move and get on the deer if I see one tonight, then be able to pull it back without drawing too much attention. I've noticed that when it's really calm outside and hardly any wind, it's really tough to not make any noise or any movement, but that would not catch that deer's eye. So wind is definitely a plus for a bow hunter, and rain the night prior is a major plus too. It's going to be a little tricky. About to find out how easy it is to access this, so stay tuned and we'll see. Hey guys, I just smoked. It looked like a 10-pointer. Oh man, still nervous right now. Shaky. A little bit about what happened is, so I accessed this small conservation area, and I was walking in knee-deep water. I've got my muck boots on, and my feet are soaked. My boots are full. But I knew there had to be a high ground in here. It's not where I was initially wanting to go. But as I was walking through, I finally got to the high spot in the timber. You want to talk about super thick. Not even 4:30 yet, and shot a nice big buck. October 21st. This is where I was sitting. My bow, my backpack, and my climbing sticks. The trail I came in on. That buck was bedded over here, and I saw him run to the west. Then slowly I could see him walking this direction, and man, it seemed like an eternity. Whew, man. But I let it fly. It looked pretty good right behind the shoulder center mass, so I think I got both lungs on him. I don't think he's gonna go far, but just to be sure, I'm gonna wait at least an hour before I make my way up and check the spot where I hit him. It's gonna be one heck of a tracking job because I really don't know if there's any more water to the west of me right now, but I think I just made an awesome shot on a nice 10-point buck. I don't know, I've got 1,000 things running through my mind right now. It's hard to be relaxed and wait and see what happens, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it on film. That's the only kicker. Even with the GoPro on, I don't think you'd be able to see that far. Man. What a rush. Man, I wish you guys could have seen that on film. This area, so thick. Your October lull bucks, they're up. You just got to get in here and get them in this thick stuff. That's freaking awesome. Never would I have thought this season would go this way. Out of all the time and effort we put in the areas we do hunt, and then you kill a buck like this in a spot you never would have thought you'd have ended up. Crazy.
We use Scent Crusher Room Clean to keep our scent room free of unwanted odors. The great thing about the Room Clean is it can be used for many things besides hunting. For example, bathrooms or kitchens. Scent off, game on. The Run and Gun Base by 4th Arrow Camera Arms is perfect for that public land hunter or that hunter on a budget. The Run and Gun Base is designed to stay with you in your camera arm and shoulder, so you are always prepared to capture that next memorable moment.
Hey guys, I just smoked. It looked like a 10-pointer. Oh yeah, he's bleeding pretty good. Probably not even 20 yards from the shot. Got me a little worried at first. I couldn't tell where exactly he was because of how thick and dense it is in here, or how far of a shot he actually, or where he was exactly. So, and which direction he ran. I lost him instantly as soon as he took off. I just saw him turn and come this direction, so I've got first blood. Finally, I caught up to him. I figured after I'd found that arrow that, he had opened up and I'd have a lot better of a blood trail than what I did when I started. But it eventually came down to nothing, hardly anything. And man, whew, still can't believe it all happened, but I couldn't find blood. I felt like shortly after the arrow, I found drops and drops and little drops, and I came to a point where I couldn't find any more blood. So, and it's starting to get dark on me now. So I was getting pretty frustrated there for a while. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get it on film, guys. But sometimes it's a spur of the moment. You're bow hunting. You've got to take every shot, and every shot that you can get, any shot that you can get. But I'm glad to get a nice buck on the ground.
Hey guys, welcome back to Big Muddy Outdoors. It is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019, and 2 nights after I shot this nice 10-pointer. Wanted to get him out of the cooler, get a little bit more footage of him, show him off a little bit.